live from the AOK Production House, studio number 2. I'm Nick O'Kelly.
And I'm Derek Daisy.
And you are listening to The Echo Radio Show. The show where we do it all night, and we do it right. So today, Derek and I decided to do something a little bit different than our norm. Normally, we would have a pre-recorded episode that we do on Sunday night where we talk about, anything under the sun entertainment related and also play a sketch. But for this particular Wednesday, because we are about to debut part number 3 of a story arc that Derek created about the Nick Bosley character, which came as a sequel, the whole arc, to my Nick Bosley Goes to Prison skit. Now, here's the thing. If you have not heard our skits dealing with Nick Bosley, if you're not aware of what we're talking about, you need to go back and listen to all the archives. Because it's very funny, I think, from the very start to really understand who this Nick Bosley character is and how this storyline has unfolded throughout the past several months. So tonight, because we're about to debut part number 3 of Derek's arc, we wanted to start at the beginning. Well, it's not the exact beginning, but we wanted to start with when Nick Bosley first goes to prison, and then go through the past 2 episodes, and then at the very end of today's show, we will, of course, air part number 3. So, I turned out to you, Derek. I would like you, if you would, give us an idea of what you were thinking. You had just heard my sketch, Nick Bosley Goes to Prison, and then you decided to kind of run with the character. So just give us an intro here, and then we will go right in to episode number 1 of yours, which was my episode, Nick Bosley Goes to Prison. Take it away.
Sure. So I didn't set out to do this, honestly. Sometimes it's just I'm off on a day, and I just think, what could I do with this? But I love the prison sketch. I like the Nick Bosley character. For those who don't know, years and years ago on YouTube, we have a crudely recorded video where we went out into the wilderness, and we went with Drew Hepler, and we went with Nick Bosley, or Nick O'Kelly, who was playing Nick Bosley. And we were trying to enter into a contest to win it. And we had to use a couple stupid props. So without really much of a script, we just decided, all right, Nick Bosley is going to be a child singer-songwriter, and he goes from campfire to campfire and plays for kids. And Drew would kind of jump in and follow him around. Well, so from there, years later, we start exploring the character again, and he's just a ridiculous character. But once he gets to prison...
Yeah, he is.
I don't know. There was just a really cool arc. He's always conning people, and he thinks he could get out of it. And when I started it again, it didn't start off as a continuation from that episode, but we were able to tie it together. So, we go into the episode where he's at a bar and he tries to pick up a girl, and it doesn't go over the way he plans, and then the second episode kind of deals with the repercussions of how that all is. Again, I don't want to, if you hadn't heard it, I don't want to do spoilers, but and then the third one brings it home, and it makes it interesting. And Nick and I, when we as I started to do this, I went on a trip to Delaware to visit my dad for his birthday. I wrote the second and third script on the plane ride there and on the plane ride back, because I had about an hour and a half on the plane. So it was kind of cool to be kind of like, I had no choice, but I could either just sit there and do nothing or write the script. So I went for that. And it was fun because, if you listen to the show, we're really big into Marvel and, DC and Star Wars, all this continuity stuff that ties in together. And it was just the more we wrote stuff, we would like, oh, that would be interesting if this character connected here and this storyline connected here. And then that's how it all came together to tie back to this episode.
And that being the case, we'd like to play that for you now. So sit back, relax, take a listen to the wonderment and the joy of Nick Bosley. Afternoon, gents. What you got there? Fresh meat?
Don't be an asshole, Bosley, or I'll serve your meat to your mother for breakfast.
That's oddly specific and disgusting. How long have you been dreaming about my meat? It's for sale, by the way, for the right price.
Shut the hell up, Bosley. I've had about enough of your mouth. You've got a new cellmate. Here.
What's your name, Dickface?
Dick Jones.
Incredible. You guys must be joking, right? You're pulling my leg, yanking my chain. Look, I know I stole your mom's money, but I mean, come on. Can't you cut me a break, Dick Jones?
He's your new roommate, Bosley. Get used to it, and try not to kill this one.
What did he mean by that? Are you going to rape me?
Nah, not today, anyway.
Well then, what am I supposed to do?
Look, man, I've seen some things in here. Dark stuff. Dark times.
That sounds ominous. How long have you been here?
Oh, just 2 days, but what a wild ride.
Are you going to elaborate, or just lead me to what is quickly becoming a perverted imagination?
Here's the deal. My last cellmate died in his sleep. Probably a heart attack from all the pills he bought. But I stuck a shiv in his side and told the guys that I did it. Now, I'm a reputable businessman around these parts.
Businessman? What do you sell?
Toilet bowl vodka.
Hey, Bosley, can I get some of that your vodka?
Sure, bud. How much?
Just one bottle. I gotta get some more dough later tonight.
1 bottle of your vodka coming up. That'll be 5 jail bucks. Oh, and bud, here's some knee pads for later. Try not to take too long. These floors are murder.
Thanks, Bosley. You're the man.
What are jail bucks? And what's with the knee pads?
You ask a lot of questions, partner, but you're new here, so here's the deal. Jail bucks are prison money. You get it by doing a few favors. Generally, they involve something semi-sexual, hence the knee pads. But you stick with me, kid, and you got nothing to worry about.
Weird. So, what are you in here for anyway?
I opened a fraudulent bank and stole people's money. I'm what the French call a con artist.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, Bosley, you got the goods?
5 jail bucks, please.
Here. Thanks, Bosley.
So, can I try some of your vodka?
You got any jail bucks?
I just found out about them.
Well, normally I'd tell you to get on your knees. But I'm feeling generous today, so the first one's on me. Then, when you get some bucks, you'll come back.
Thanks, Bosley.
Dick, I know this jail is a new experience for you, but you gotta learn to hold that liquor if you're gonna make it in here.
This is urine.
Why don't you shut your mouth, Dick face?
Get Nick Bosley!
Afternoon, boys. What the milkman bring me today?
Shut up, Jones. You got a new cellmate. Name's Ronald Butts.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, and try not to kill this one, all right?
Why did you say that for?
Listen, kid. I've seen some things in here. Dark stuff. Dark time.
And so, we leave our hero Nick Bosley beaten inside of solitary confinement. What will happen next? Tune in next time for another crazy adventure with Nick Bosley.
Clock Life presents Nick Bosley, the definitive collection. 172 songs spread over 8 CDs or 15 vinyl, featuring some of his early hits like Smells Like It's Shower Time.
Baby, it smells like shower time. I know I stink, but I smell like wine. Yeah, baby.
I don't remember this broad or her sister.
This broad or her sister. I guess I'll sneak out their front door. Yeah, baby.
Why don't we walk around naked?
Can we walk around your house just a little bit naked? And take off your clothes, then I'll take off mine, baby.
Is that cheese, or are you happy to see me?
Is that cheese there? Or could you be happy to see me? Do you know how far I drove in a truck last night? Yeah.
Shave a man's back for a quarter.
Once there was this guy who offered me a quarter to shave his back. I said, no, that's gross, but I did it anyway, just to get a quarter.
Love is just another word for murder.
When she says love, I know it really means murder. 'Cause love is just another word for murder. Yeah, baby.
My daddy never loved me.
When I was 5, I found out my daddy didn't love me. So I ran away to the circus and found my mom with a carny.
Don't diet, be quiet.
When she said, let's diet, I said, shut your mouth, we're not dieting. Give me steaks and eggs and all of the cookies in the kitchen. We're not dieting.
Included in his timeless collection is a 300-page book of Nick Bosley throughout his musical journey as he went from being a campfire child singer-songwriter to becoming a world sensation with his unforgettable songs in the country genre. For 3 payments of $299.95, you can enjoy the experience of a lifetime.
To order, please call 1-800-555-6765. Again, 1-800-555-6765. Have your credit card ready. You must be 18 or older to call.
So while that wasn't the beginning of the Nick Bosley saga, that was the beginning of the current story arc that you're listening to. I wrote the one where he goes to jail, and then Derek decided to pick up and run with it like he talked about just a little bit ago. So this is the first installment of Derek's run on Nick Bosley. It's like a comic book character. So take a listen to Nick Bosley Gets a Date. Hey, good looking. How about you and I go out and get some chickens?
Sounds good, Romeo.
I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to that girl.
Snooze, you lose, fatty.
Oh God. I'll just go over here. Oh, my. Who is that? Hey, good looking. My name is Nick Bosley. And you are?
Well, hello yourself. I'm Tiffany Peabody.
Oh, my dear. I wouldn't give your body a P. I'd give it an A+.
What?
Nothing. So, you new around here? I frequent this club, and I've never seen you before.
Oh, yeah. I just moved here after some unfortunate events at my previous hometown, so I'm out looking to meet new friends.
Friends? What about less than friends?
What do you mean, less than friends?
So listen, I'm famous around here, and it's your lucky day. I've decided I'd like to take you out for a romantic dinner right now.
It's 11 o'clock at night. Where's a romantic dinner going to happen?
Hi, welcome to IHOB. How many will it be?
2, my good sir. It's our anniversary, and I want to make sure I show my wife a wonderful good time.
I'm not his wife.
Damn it, Bertha, shut your mouth, or you'll have another black eye to cry to your mother about.
What the hell are you talking about?
Right this way. Here's your seat. Do you want anything to drink while you pick your order?
Yeah, I'd like
Bertha, how many times have I told you? The man always goes first. Yes, my good sir. I'd like a ginger ale and 6 shots of your finest Jack Daniels.
We don't serve alcohol here, sir. But if you want, I can get you some of your vodka. It's new.
Hey, I'm the inventor of your vodka.
Oh, well, then I'll just get you a ginger ale. And for you, ma'am?
I'll get a Coke.
A Coke? With that body? She'll get a diet water.
Okay. I'll be back in a couple minutes with your drinks and for your orders.
Do you want to explain why you're being a giant D-bag? Also, my name is Tiffany, not Bertha.
I know. I just like messing with waiters. So, what's your story? Why did you move here?
I don't think you want to know that, Nick. What about you? What do you do for a living?
Well, I'm a big star on TV around here. I'm, a big deal.
Oh, really? What shows would I see you on?
Cops. Oh, and I'm the spokesman of Nick Bosley's bank. NBB.
Really? So you're the criminal I keep seeing on the news?
Guilty as charged. Well, actually, no one can make the charges stick, so I'm not guilty.
Oh, I've always wanted to meet an unremorseful criminal.
Well, baby, you found him.
Here's your ginger ale and your diet water.
Thank you, my good sir. We will need just another minute while we get our orders situated.
Take all the time you need, you son of a bitch.
Ugh, this ginger ale must be expired. This tastes like fucking.
Are you all right, Nick?
Hello? Hello? Can anyone hear me?
Well, hello, Nick.
Bertha?
It's Tiffany. Here, let me carve that into your leg so you never forget.
Ah! Oh my God! I'm sorry! Ah! Oh!
There. You have a lovely tattoo with my name.
Why are you doing this?
Oh, well, I have a zero tolerance for crime, so when I meet a criminal, I kill them.
Kill them? Now, wait a minute. I haven't done anything wrong.
Done nothing wrong? Are you kidding me? You ripped off old people with your bank, you poisoned hundreds of prisoners with urine, and you exposed yourself to several campfires with inappropriate music. Not to mention your god-awful music CD collection.
Awful CD collection? My music is a beautiful piece of work that is treasured by this country. Why?
My grandfather's life savings was depleted when you went to his house and took all his money. You thought that would just go away?
Oh, I see. You think I spent all the money. Well, I didn't. I have it all in the back pocket of my pants, which I now see over on that chair over there. If you just let me out, I'll give it to you, and we'll call it even.
How about I just look first?
No, wait. I should do it. Don't you know it's rude to look in another man's pants when he's tied helplessly to a table? It's immoral.
Let's see here. Lint. All that's in any of your pockets are lint.
Listen, Tiffany, this is what I do. I'm a con artist. I con people. I take their money and I live my life. But look at you. All you do is murder people.
You're right. That is all I do. And harvest my victims' organs for profit on the black market. Clearly, I am the worst of the two of us. I guess I'll just let you go.
Really?
No.
It looks like Nick has got himself into quite a predicament. Tune in next week to see if he survives and lives to tell the tale.
Mr. Bosley, right over here. Can I ask you a quick question about the Clock Life release, please? All right, but only one question. I've got a lot to do today. Just one question. Thank you so much, sir. A lot of people have been wanting to know if you're happy with the release of your Legacy album. Of course I'm happy with it. I think it's done very well for only selling 2 albums in 5 months. Oh, very good, sir. Well, what about the fact that you battered that NPR host? Hey, I didn't batter anybody. Who told you about that? And wait a second. That's 2 questions. Oh, it's very good. You can do math, sir. Also, what about the allegation that you hid that body in a ditch? Uh-oh. Looks like I need to make a quick escape. Not so fast, Fido. All I need to do is grab my shades. What are you going to do with shades, sir? Hi, I'm Nick Bosley, here to tell you about Nick Bosley's invisibility shades. All you gotta do is put them on, and then you're invisible to the naked eye. Sir? Listen, buddy, you've already had your questions. I just wanted to tell you that you're not actually invisible. You're naked. Then what are you looking at me for, buddy? You some kind of a naked perv?
Nick Bosley's invisibility glasses. Get yours today at www.nickbosley.thisisn'treal.com.
Nick Bosley's invisibility glasses, they'll make you naked to the eye. So after introducing Tiffany to the Nick Bosley universe, we have part number 2, where he's got to cope with not having any legs, thanks to the Dexter-style criminal that is Tiffany. Take a listen to part 2, Nick's New Legs.
You want another?
Damn it, Archie, of course I want another one.
My name is Jonas.
What's the difference? You still have your legs, not me. All I have are these Lieutenant Dan stubs.
Well, here's another shot of Jack.
That doesn't get easier.
Hello, I'm Janet Robinson, and this is your evening news. There is still no known whereabouts of the criminal killer, Tiffany Peabody, after famously dismembering the legs of local common Nick Bosley. She was surrounded by cops before a shootout began. Nick Bosley was found in critical condition, but there were no signs of Tiffany Peabody once the smoke cleared. Nick Bosley was recently released from the hospital and is in happy spirits. Channel 5 News caught up with him as he left the building.
Don't look at me! Don't even think of me! I'm a cripple, a loser! I will never be sexy again! I'm the worst kind of human! They should have put me out of my misery, but instead they gave me a chair on wheels. Nick, aren't you glad that the criminal killer didn't kill you? Glad? No! She should have finished the job. But the police got involved. Now I have nothing. You still have your arms, Nick. That's all I have. She took my legs and my...
Oh my God, he fainted!
Make way. I got this. Hey, you just took his wallet. I'm above the law.
In addition to Nick Bosley being dismembered in every sense of the word, 3 people were killed when an egomaniac cop opened fire on hospital staff and onlookers after stealing Nick Bosley's wallet.
What? What are you doing?
I think you've lived through that enough. Let's watch some porn.
Oh my God, I'm trying to drink and you put this spit on TV?
Well, I don't see you stripping for us, Carol. If you don't like it, go to TGI Fridays.
That's on the other side of town.
Then porn it is, I guess.
Ugh. Porn can't make me happy. Not anymore. I have nothing.
You have nothing? Did I hear you correctly?
I don't know. Did you?
Look at you, a man with no legs, with no way of producing children and passing on your legacy. A broken man.
Who the hell are you?
I'm a man who can bring you back. I can make you what you were, but better.
Sorry, buddy. I'm not falling for that again. Last guy had his way with me for close to an hour.
I'm not quite sure you understand.
Yeah, you have a fetish for legless men. It's a pretty common thing. I just don't want to participate, okay? You can take pictures of me if you want, but you have to buy me another shot.
Listen, Nick, I'm a doctor. Dr. Charles Stone.
Dr. Charles Stone? The doctor who cloned a man to murder him to prove it wasn't illegal?
No. I work in robotics. I've been developing robotic legs and other devices that are nearly indistinguishable from the real thing. Once we put some of the organic skin that I've been growing onto it.
Sounds pricey. How much we talking?
$1 million.
Oh. You know, not everyone is made of money, asshole. You give me hope and take it away with that comment? You'd have been better off having your way with me, you son of a bitch.
Nick, you misunderstand. That's what the market price would cost. But I've never done surgery on a man before, and I need someone to prove concept on. I'd like you to be the first.
Well, free is more like it.
Well, not free. $100,000. But I'm sure the insurance money you got from the accident would more than pay for it.
I definitely got insurance money.
Imagine, you get to walk again. You get to make love like a wildebeest. Except this time, there are no limits. You'll be half man and half machine.
No, I'll be Nick Bosley again.
Right. I followed your story since the criminal killer incident, and I think you deserve a second chance.
Yes, thank you. It's about time someone sees it from my perspective.
Here's my card. Next Friday, 7 a.m. sharp. I need the $100,000 up front. You can bring it that morning.
Got it.
I mean it, Nick. There's no surgery without the cash. $100,000 will cover the machine, so I won't be making money on this, but I stand to lose a lot, so I can't just do it for free.
Listen, my word is as good as my face.
Well, it is a good-looking face.
Okay, great. So my life is going to change.
Yes. See you next week. Get ready to change. Welcome, Nick.
Thank you, Charles. I certainly love waking up before the sun rises.
Well, this will take all day, and since I work by union hours, I have to be done by 5 p.m. or I won't be able to finish, and you'd likely die from infection.
What?
Roll this way.
Wow, this place is huge. So many robotic things.
Well, yes, I'm an inventor. I've worked for the military, managed a Kmart, and flipped burgers at McDonald's.
You probably could have just left out the last two. Or at the very least, start with them so that working for the military seems more impressive.
You Americans and your syntax. So, did you bring the cash?
Oh, yeah. Listen. I'll hit you after.
Nick, I made it very clear. If you don't have the money, I don't do the surgery. I stand to lose too much.
Yeah, I know. I meant, do you take cashier's checks?
Yes. Yes, of course I do.
Great. Well, here is $100,000 from NBB Bank. See? It's got the sticker. It's certified by the president of the company. It's legit.
Yes, I could see that, Nick. That's fine. Okay, let's help pull you up on the table.
You're mighty strong, Chuck.
Dr. Chuck, to you.
Of course.
Okay, so I'm going to put this on your mouth. You're going to breathe in deeply and count back from 10. When you awake, you'll have new legs and new pride.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Whoa! What a dream!
Yes, a dream come true.
Oh my God! I can feel. I have legs that move. And what's that? Well, doctor, you gave me at least 6 additional inches than what I'm used to.
I told you, you'd be even better after the surgery.
Stitches are a little rough. Like, I look like Frankenstein from the waist down.
That will heal in time. I took the liberty of giving you stem cells to help the healing process. In 2 weeks, you'll never have known something changed except for your newfound pride.
I don't know how I could ever repay you. You've changed my life.
Hey, you were a man down on his luck. Now I get to feel good knowing that I saved your life.
Until next time. Woohoo! I can again.
Hi, I'd like to cash this, please.
No problem, sir. Whoa, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, well, to people like you it is.
Uh-huh.
It really is a beautiful day.
Sir?
Yes?
This money order is fraudulent. This bank doesn't exist. It's on the FBI's list, so I'm gonna have to ask you to step aside. They'll be with you any moment.
You must be joking. That's impossible. Is this him?
Yes, sir.
Hey, what is the meaning of this?
Step into this room, sir. Come quietly and we won't have to kill your family.
I trusted him, and he stole $100,000 from me. Not to mention I was stuck in the FBI's interrogation for several hours. He needs to be stopped. Can you do it?
I can do it. I'll cut those pretty little legs off and then feed the rest of him to my dogs.
Harold, I got paid today. Can you go deposit all the cash at the bank?
Who do you think I am, Dolores? Your husband or something? Why can't you ask for a paid check? I hate taking this cash to the bank. And besides, the branch is all the way across town, and there's only one. You think I got time for this?
Do you want to be able to pay the cable and the electric bill or not, Harold? It's not like you work.
Ah, shut up, you big hussy.
Hey, guys.
Who are you? How did you get in here? This is private property.
That's not important, sir. The point is, I know how to solve your problem.
What problem? The fact that I got butt cramps?
Harold, why do you always gotta tell our guest about your butt cramps? No, sir, listen, I don't care about your butt cramps. I care about your money.
Oh, I get it. You with a bank or something?
Sir, I'm with a special kind of bank. I'm with NBB, Nick Bosley's bank. The bank that comes to you. Hi. I'm Nick Bosley with Nick Bosley's Bank. Are you looking for a new bank that's not all the way across town with a little less of those fees that are so inconvenient to you? Well, I have just the solution. It's called NBB, Nick Bosley's Bank. We come to you. In fact, we come directly to your house and we take your money, and we'll thank you for it.
Why should I give my money to you? I make so little.
You don't make any money, Harold. Oh, sir, it doesn't quite work like that.
All right, fine. Here, take it all. Just go.
Oh, thanks, buddy. And here's a sucker for shopping with NBB, Nick Bosley's Bank.
Oh, wait. Before you go, how do we make a withdrawal?
Oh, sir, you only make a withdrawal if you can catch me.
Nick Bosley's Bank. Come on down to the corner of wherever you live, and that street beside of you. We'll come to you, and then we'll take your money.
That's right. At Nick Bosley's Bank, I'll take your money, and we'll thank you for it. Finally tonight, we are pleased to bring you the final installment of the Nick Bosley saga. I feel like I'm on Turner Classic Movies or something. Anyway, this is the grand finale, what we've been building up to all this time, and we hope that you'll enjoy it. So sit back once again, relax, and enjoy Part 3 of Nick Bosley.
Last time with Nick Bosley.
Hi, I'm Nick Bosley.
And now, the final chapter in the Nick Bosley extravaganza.
Do-ba-da-da, and yeah, hello to you, and you. Do-ba-da-da, nice breasts.
Well, thank you. Cut fresh off the chicken.
No, not that. Your breasts, fatty.
Damn it, I fell for it again.
Yeah, you did.
Looking good, Nick.
Well, thank you. I mean, you're not, but sadly, we can't all be blessed with good looks, can we?
Asshole.
You're damn right, because I got one. Hey, beautiful. I have a 16-inch. Want to play with it? No? Well, F you too, big mama. No, that's my car. No, God, why?
Well, Nick, I have to ask, have you made any enemies lately? Conned the wrong person?
No, not at all. What would make you think that, detective?
Well, the explosion wasn't an accident. Somebody tied C4 to the starter of your vehicle. The cable had shorted for a moment after you started the car, being why there was delay between you starting it and the vehicle exploding.
My God, no. I have no idea who would do that.
Are you sure? No ex-girlfriends, ex-boyfriends, no old people who are advanced bomb builders?
You know, come to think of it, nope, not one.
Well, then either this person made a mistake in targeting your vehicle, or someone's out to kill you.
God, can't you detectives do anything right? The answer is obvious. Stop being so stupid.
Excuse me?
It was obviously a mistake.
Okay, whatever you say. Do you have anyone to call and come pick you up?
Of course. Hi, I'm Nick Bosley. Your car broken down? Did it explode due to a criminal's disorganization? Call Enterprise Rent-A-Car. They'll pick you up.
What is this, 1995? Call an Uber, you moron.
You lost your ability to give me advice when you did shoddy work at being a detective. So, when do you get out and give me the car?
When we get back to headquarters.
I was under the impression you were just going to give me the keys and I'd be on my way.
Well, no. We have to go back and fill out some paperwork first.
Paperwork? I made it perfectly clear on the phone that I didn't want to fill out paperwork, give a credit card, or debit card. I just wanted the car.
Yeah, I know. I took your call. I thought you were joking.
Well, I wasn't joking. Ah! Oh my God! He's dead! Bertha?
It's Tiffany.
What are you doing here?
To finish what I started.
Wait a minute. Yes, I did it. I knocked out Tiffany, the criminal killer Peabody. Now to call the cops.
3 weeks later. Welcome to Judge Fatness. The accuser is Tiffany Peabody. She's suing Nick for $150,000 for throwing a rock at her head, causing her to go blind. She says the money will be used to help cure her of emotional distress. The defendant is Nick Bosley. He refutes all those charges and is countersuing for $3 million, claiming that Tiffany cut his legs off, blew up his car, and killed his Enterprise rent-a-car driver, causing him to lose his $150 deposit on his rented vehicle when he crashed the car. On Judge Fatness, there is only judgment. Now rise for Judge Fatness.
You may all be seated. Okay. So I see there that the defendant threw a rock at a woman. Am I reading that correctly?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so walk me through it. What happened?
It's quite simple, really. I approached him to say hello, and he threw a rock at me. I was in a coma for a week. I'm blind in my left eye, and I have night terrors.
Wow. He seems pretty guilty to me.
Now, wait a minute.
If you outburst again, Mr. Bosley, I'll have Officer Sandals shoot you in the face.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Now, as I was saying, you seem pretty guilty to me. But you have your chance to tell your side of the story. So, Mr. Bosley, what happened?
Our story starts out way before she leads on. So, about a month and a half ago, I asked her out to dinner. She goes, she drugs me. I wake up tied to a table in plastic, and she cuts my legs off. So, because I'm an American hero, I go and get my legs put back on. After the surgery, I go to start my car, and not a minute later, it explodes. Looking at the evidence, it must have been her. Because not an hour later, I get a rent-a-car and driver, and she shoots him in the face and crashes my car. Then she approaches me to kill me, so I defend myself by throwing a rock at her.
Can we stay on track, Mr. Bosley? Today's court case is only dealing with you throwing a rock at her face. All the leg stuff was months ago.
But that's why I threw the rock. I had to defend myself because of her actions before.
I'm not going to tell you again. The leg stuff doesn't count.
But it should count, damn it!
Okay, Tiffany. Is it okay if the leg stuff counts?
Of course, Your Honor. If it does count, I'd like to increase my charges an additional $100,000.
Noted. And why is that?
I have a witness who says I was within my rights to find him because Nick Bosley wrote a fraudulent cashier's check to this man, Dr. Charles Stone.
That's right. Those pretty legs he keeps bragging about were my work. I had done the surgery and he had written a fake check.
Is this true, Mr. Bosley?
Well, the only reason why I did that was because he led me to believe it was free.
Objection!
Okay, so, I'm tired of listening to you all. Lunch is in 10 minutes, so I rule in favor of the accuser, Tiffany Peabody, for all the damages she is seeking, in addition to the $3 million Nick Bosley was seeking. So, Nick Bosley, you owe $3,250,000.
Now, hold on. I object.
Officer Sandals.
Say hello to the devil for me.
Nick, can you hear me?
What happened?
Well, after everyone found out you were selling them urine, you were manhandled and beaten up. The guards thought it was so hilarious they decided to let it happen.
So wait, I've been in jail this whole time?
Well, since I met you an hour ago.
No!
And so, Nick's entire experience was a dream. Tune in next week to see what happens to Nick Bosley next.
So we hope you've enjoyed the Nick Bosley saga. We were pleased to bring it to you. And with that being said, this brings our show to a close. So you can catch us every Sunday night at 9 p.m. live on the air with different guests. This weekend we have a glam rock band from Detroit. Looking forward to that. And Wednesday night as well, 9 o'clock, is our pre-recorded show where we do sketches and other fun things. So be sure to tune in. Like us on iTunes. Review us. Share us with your friends. YouTube, you can catch us. Twitter, tweet us at To The Echo Radio. And, of course, www.totheecho.com is our website where you can check out the archives, blog posts, so on and so on. Well, I'm Nick O'Kelly, and you have been listening to The Echo Radio Show.